All right, my duelist friends, casual duelist here, and it's been a minute since we did one of these, so let's do a loot report. What have I been doing lately? I've been doing a little bit of trading here and there, but really I just kept to just building decks lately. But we did get some pretty cool pickups, and these are things I think that you guys would be kind of impressed to see, maybe. So I'd like to talk about them. The first four cards here, I got all of these from my friend Phil. Phil always has the best hookups, it seems. First, we got a Cursed Eldland. But what we actually have here is we have a misprint Cursed Eldland. Now, what he noticed right off the rip was the circle here is supposed to be around the magic symbol. But upon closer examination of this card, you'll find everything has been moved up. So now that we can do this in the light, you can see that the illustration box is actually highlighted underneath the name of Cursed Outland instead of starting here in the gold border. If we go underneath here, you'll see the break in the art. That is the text box. It has been moved up. And if we go all the way to the bottom, this little bit right here is supposed to be down just a bit further. So the entire card was moved up. I don't know how widespread these are, but he remembers that I love misprints. So he did allow me to pick this up. Very cool. Another couple of cards that we got. We did get a Ghost Rare, which is really cool because of obviously the Ghost of the Past set being released. So we do have a number 17 Leviathan Dragon. And I just love the way that these sort of like, they almost look 3D. They look like they move, they change color. And again, it's not the world's best character, but it's still solid. It's great condition. Perfect for adding to a collection. The next one is a very, at least important to me, ultimate rare. And that is the Elemental Hero Neos Alias. This is back from Tactical Evolution. This is the first edition. So again, a little harder to come by. And just again, brilliant condition, looks amazing. And very glad to have this one in my collection now. Just like my private stuff that I just smile at once in a while. And then the last one I got off him, and this is really cool again because the we just had like the dual terminal revisit set thing, was the original print run of Bryanak from the dual terminal. This is DTO1, card number 30. And again, looking amazing in its original dual terminal rarity. Just a very influential card to the game in general. So again, big shout out to Phil. Big thanks for having these and letting me pick these up. I'm going to have plenty of cards on the way for him now too. So that's cool. And then the other thing that we did was we kind of picked up a collection. So before we get into it, let's talk over the story. So it's a local duelist named Matt. Good guy, great guy. And what he did was he sold me the tin full of a bunch of random cards. I haven't even bothered to look at it yet. And priced up the cards that are on top. They were specifically picked. So let's take a look at those first. And then we're just going to kind of leaf through the tins. So real quick, I always wanted an Elemental Hero Dark Neos. I just thought they look cool. So I went ahead and picked this one up. This is from Legendary Collection GX. So again, nothing too special. It's not the original, so it's nothing to get too crazy over, but still just a good card. One that I always wanted was an original Lava Golem, because again, I just love playing this thing in Speed Duel and getting the original PGD. Just super awesome, very clean, conditions pretty good, a little rounded on the corners, up there and up there. So I mean, you could be a little upset with it, but again, you got to remember how old this set is. This is very good condition for the time period. When Master Collection 1 introduced, we had the Thousand Eyes Restrict as a reprint in there and a beautiful secret rare. And again, this is one of my favorite cards come Speed Duel. So I just knew that I had to pick this guy up. And again, superb condition for the year. Just looking really good. Really good. The original Sky Cavalry Centuria. It's fine. Actually, maybe the MP15 is not the original. But it is a good card, and I love using this in Ojama builds. And I'm not sure, I might be doing one more here relatively soon. It also works in frog decks, and you could do paleo too. It's pretty cool. And then like the two favorite, I've always wanted these. So obviously I had to pick them both up. There is considerable damage to this corner here, which would disqualify this one from being very valuable. So perfect that I already sleeved it up to throw into my my actual play collection. This is the original Duel Masters Guide version of the Dark Paladin. And again, I love the stance. Back then, I just didn't have the money to be able to purchase all of the things. And this was released right after Magician's Force. So it was sort of like there were two prints that were going by like really quickly. And again, I just love this illustration. And to make it a little bit better in this one, I promised I would do this, so I'm going to. This is the original promo, and he had still kept this one in its original sleeve. The condition's actually really good, but just in case, he did say he was going to watch this, and I hope he understands. Like, I really do plan on taking care of this. This is going to go into the collection alongside of some of my better pulls and stuff, because again, I always wanted this art for the Dark Paladin, and the fact that it's still wrapped, still sealed, looking really good. This is going to be a collector's piece for sure. Again, you can see just slight damage around the corners, but you gotta give it something because of its age. I mean, this was released in what, like 03, 04, and this is 2022, me making this video. This is insanely cool. I'm really glad I met him. And you know what? He's actually got a couple more cards I'd love to pay for. And, you know, in the future, I'm hitting him back up because honestly, he's got a couple other cards I really want to put in my collection that I think are really great. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to leaf through this. This I have not looked at. This could be all common. This could be all rare. I could tell you just from looking at the sides, not a lot of this looks too old. This looks like really new cards or just really well kept. So what we're going to do is we're going to, okay, and they're going to be upside down. So we're just going to start pulling cards out and shuffling through stacks. And if we find anything cool, we'll put it off to the side. So it looks like ABYR. So not terribly old. But here's Heroic Advance. The Traveler and the Burning Abyss. A deck I never did get to play. We got Interdimensional Matter Transporter. I used to love using this trap to just kind of bounce away from effects. Cloning was always fun. That's cool. The Aeon. We got Destiny and Dragoon, a little foil. He's kind of cool looking. We'll put him over here. We got the Hermos Cannon. And again, I don't think any of the Hermos fusions are really worth playing or anything, but as far as a collector's piece, this looks kind of cool. Nightmare and Administrators. That's cool. Cupid Pitch. All right. Flower Cardian. Dragonlark Perron. Time Star Magician, I don't know. This might actually be cool. One-Eyed Skill Gainer. Underclock Taker. This is great for Common Charity. Unfortunately, I believe I already have my playset. Same with the Harpy Conductor. That would have been cool a little bit ago. Crusadia Magus. Good card, great card. This is the Cybernetic Horizon version. So I do believe that is the first print. Goki Heel Ogre. Tindangle Acute Cerberus. Vendread Battlelord. I don't know anything about that outside of they're all a bunch of zombie rituals. Nemesis Umbrella. Machina Metal Cruncher. I don't even know what this guy does. He might be good. He might not be. Armored Bitron. Ancient Warriors. I played this. I think we'd put this on the channel. This is pretty cool. Burning Draw. This is great for Salamangrates. Medolce Salon. Don't know anything about playing them. Gasari at Ignister. Aria the Water Charmer. This is actually really cool. And I'm going to put this one up here. This is one, again, Matt, thanks. That one's going to go like straight into my extra deck collection. Because I don't think I had that one. And I kind of like those. The Red Rain. Nemesis Corridor. Scriptron. Buzzsaw Shark. Goki Power Load. Maybe we'll be able to build a Goki deck for Common Charity. That'd be cool. Resonator Command, Codebreaker Virus. This isn't too bad. Let's kind of place that up there too, just to see like good cards for Common Charity. Rainbow Zoo, Link Bursts, Andraste, Proxy Fusion. What else do we got that's going to be cool? King Beast, Barbaros, Guts, Musashi. Actually, kind of. I was actually looking for one of this for Common Charity, so that's kind of cool. Tao Tai Dragon, Goki Ironclaw, Proxy Fusion again, Parallel Exceed. These are actually really good. Unfortunately, they have like secret rare versions out now, so like that's really only good for the Common Charity. To go with the Codebreaker Berserker, we now have the Swordsman. So if we find a Codebreaker from the main deck, then we have a set which is great for our Common Charity stuff. Another copy of Musashi, which is cool. Basilamia, Borrowing, Virus Swordsman. We'll throw that up there anyway. Red Familiar, Goldilocks, another Berserker. So we're up to 2 and 2. There's the Codebreaker 0 Day. So that's one set of Codebreaker. That's pretty cool. We'll Splash Magician again. We got these in like ultra rare now, so the common not as important unless you're going to go ahead and try to do some Cybers building in speed, or not speed, but Common Charity. Noctovision Dragon, kind of techy. That's not a bad common. There's another Virus Swordsman. So we find another Virus Berserker. That'll be 3 and 3 on the big guys. We just need to find 2 more of the common guy. Or I guess they're all common. We'll have to find 1 more of the main deck. Again, here's the 0 Day. So now that's 2 full sets. So 1 more 0 Day and 1 more Berserker. And then we got play set up, which is kind of cool. Megalith Unformed. We might be able to do something with Megaliths for the Common Charity. Cataclysmic. These things are actually kind of cool. Here's a second Parallel Exceed. So those work best in 2s to 3s. So that's really good for us. Another Musashi. Very happy about that. So let's see. Is that actually a playset of the Musashi? It actually is. So that's really cool. That could end up working out well for our Common Charity builds. And that's only a portion of this. So I'm going to try to speed this up. I'm going to try not to do too much commentary. Maybe I should have broke this into 2 videos. Here we go. Got some Summoners. Got a Dark Lord. White Magician. Terror Tiger. Doomsday Horror. I haven't seen this guy in forever. Lecter. Plasma, my favorite. Delta. That's kind of cute. Some more of these guys. Let's take this. Let's move this off to here. Torpedo Exees, Noctovision, Frolicking. We got Sky Striker. We got Mark of the Rose. Toon Table of Contents. Remember when that was like one of those cards you absolutely needed? Rod of the Mind's Eye, Dark Crisis. That's an excellent shape too. Like, that is insane. Just how old the card is. Like this one, Checkmate. Super old and still looks brand new. So I'm going to give him this. He took very good care of everything he had. Hey, we might even be able to find a deck core in here. I doubt that. Everything seems pretty darn random, but I like it. It's a mystery. We don't know what we're going to see. Toon Rollback. That's all right. Dark Magic Curtain from Premium Pack 1. Tell you what, I don't know that this is worth anything, but this makes me smile at its Dark Magician support. So I am actually going to sleeve that one. That right there might be something. Again, I don't know if it is. I don't remember how the Premium Pack rarities fell out. Fires of Doomsday is a super. That's different. Cost down, always fun. Original Gravity Bind. That's kind of cool. The old Respect play. I have no idea what that is. Paradox Fusion. It's different. Magisters. Or Magispectors, sorry. Never got to play those guys either. Vampire Domination. I think the vampires are probably one of the cheapest to put together cores when it comes to a zombie archetype. So, still kind of cool. But I don't think that that's necessarily all that necessary. As if I could just find a better word. Painful Decision, kind of cool. Sword Talker, you gotta love that. Or Stalker, sorry. Hunter Dragon, that's kind of cool. Millennium Shield. One of these days I'll show you guys, but I have an old collection binder. And I do have the original from McDonald's. So that's something that I've got that's kind of cool. And I guess this answers my question from the other day when we were doing Speed Dual Armed Dragon. Flying Kamikiri number 1 would be the Searcher. The All-Seeing White Tiger. I remember owning these. The Alternate Art La Jin. The Alternate Art Voice Raider. That's cool. Clifforts. Also very cool deck. Not sure if I've done them on the channel yet. Element Saber. Zephyrath. Crystal Master. My wife just told me, Celestial, the other day that we're actually supposed to do a Crystal Beast structure deck next. And I don't want to be that guy, guys, but like, I'm almost getting tired of seeing crystals. That may actually be a small misprint because of the break in the foil. So I'm going to set this up here, do a little research later. If so, it'll go into one of my other binders. Reptilians, those are cool. Lunalights, also very cool. Deskbot, Performa Pals. The old school 4-star Lady of Bug of Doom. Guys, this was a whole strategy back in the day. And you know what? We might just talk about it one of these Saturdays. So, we'll check that out. Was that Misfit? Yeah, that was an original. Geargia Anchor. Haven't played Geargia in forever. Love that deck. Got the Onomatopoeic cards. Good old Kaiba Man. Malefics. We got the original American Vampire Vamp as opposed to the Lost Art. You got the Vampire Lord, which is kind of cool. Prediction Princesses, Dragon Dowser, different things. It's just kind of fun just to look at cards I haven't seen in years. Time Gazer and Stargazer. Believe it or not, decent cards in their own right. Familiar Knight. I remember buying the movie packs to get him. The Different Dimension Dragon. Kind of a cool card. Also, I think it debuts as a secret rare in our game. Dogmatic Genesis. Parametal Foes. So some of these are even as recent as Blazing Vortex. Because we did do some box openings for that pretty recently. And I remember these. And this guy, total all-star when it comes to common charity. I already have more than my playset of those. Very fun card to play. That's right, I don't think I ever did the update on the Dream Mirrors. I believe we got one more monster since then. So we may be revisiting that here shortly. I'll let you guys vote in the comment section. Again, I don't know how many of you guys are watching all the way through this. Because there's a lot of cards. 7 Cities of the Golden Land. Live Twin Lila Treat. Which is cool. I don't remember if I even owned that one. But that was another deck I was supposed to go ahead and redo. And I've been picking up the cards slowly to do it. And just finding the time. And trying to do all the other things I want to do all at the same time. It gets insane sometimes. A lot of these are super cool. This guy was really great in that last structure deck. Ujama Pink. Good old Pepto-Bismol. Good little hand trap in the form of a ritual monster. Almost reminds me of like Saravius and how that one works. Sorry about the throat. Got a Wind Witch. Got the Dragoonity Knight here. We got an armed level 10 I don't know if that's worth anything. The Dragon Flash, level 10 white. Arrivals. Actually, this one's a lost art, so we're going to put this one up here so I don't lose it. This is a lost art for the vampire. There's a Red Eyes Fusion. Again, those are kind of cool. Lightning Vortex, I love that. This is cool, whatever it is, it just looks good. Shaman of Tenyi, Ice Jade, whatever that does. Heavy Bee Troopers. Hey guys, maybe we'll do a Bee Troopers for Pardu. Because Magic Key was fun deck. Upgraded Maneater Bugs. Insector Dragonfly. Urgent Schedule. Dyson Sphere. Speedroids. That's kind of goofy. I like it. Stardust the Soul Warrior. I might put him in the Speed Duel stuff just to play him in, or keep saying that. Common Charity. The Abyss Keeper. I don't know. Giant fish. Looks like one of those angler fish. Alright, last big old stack. And then I will let you guys go for the day. So we got that. Ymar, Oneros, Gold Gun, whatever. Mahavilo upgrade. That's kind of cool. Another Trap Monster and Wraith. Whatever Materiactors are. That's cool looking. Maybe we'll do a Trap Monster in the main game. Armed Thunder 5, Armed Thunder 3. Okay. Magic-y Fiend, Transferal Mine. I think I had that. Maybe. The Gunkin Sue ships. I know I've got those still. Trying to put that together. Altergeist Kunkiri, or maybe that's how you pronounce it. Gustav Ausa. Again, I'm going to put this up here because I did put the Aria up there. Numeron Calling. Dreadnought. Numeronia. That looks like an alternate art of Firewall, but again, this was in the gold pack, so that's not too bad. One of the Gates. Gustav Max. Dyson Sphere. Meliseek. Numeronius. Ultimaya Zolkin, that's kind of cool. Fossil Dig. Mac and Cheese Exodia. I wonder if we get a whole set of Mac and Cheese Exodia. That'd be neat. The Gate, Ekam, Eidos, Catapult, Ice Knight. I'm assuming that's English. Ecole Zone. Number 99, Utopia Dragon R. Steel Star Regulator, there's my boy. Realize I might be going just a tiny bit fast. I just saw the timestamp and I'd like to not waste a whole half hour here, guys. Cause not that this is a waste, this is fun. But you guys got stuff to do. And I don't really want to do the whole thing with editing and really just need a good free video editor. This way, like things like this, I might be able to just speed them up. It might be a good dragon, I'm not sure. Common Charity is a heck of a series. And I want to do like a Common Charity Chaos Dragon now. Since we had that Fabled Structure deck. Not Fabled, Fallen of Albaz. And I want to enjoy that as much as possible. Armed Dragon Lightning, that's kind of cute. Silent Sea Nettle, not even sure what that is. Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. A card that looks like it should have been a ghost rare, but it isn't. Because that's kind of weird. Reborn. Tri-Brigade stuff. Could be fun. So that was pretty cool. I do like the dark magic curtain. I think that is probably my favorite. Again, I don't know if this is even worth anything. I just like anything that really has to do with Dark Magician. The fact is, we did end up with 2 sets of the Codebreaker bit for common charities, so we can start adding this into our deck. As we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we have a third Swordsman for flavor. We did get 2 Parallel Exceeds. We did get 3 Super Heavy Musashis. A bunch of stuff to look over. And then, of course, there were like 2 Lost Arts in here just randomly, which is kind of cool. And this, it does appear that there's a break through the foil, and you guys might be able to see that thin line. So I'm not sure if this will count it as being a misprint or not. Another one kind of like right here-ish. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look at it. Look it up. Might be considered one. Again, it's probably not worth much. I don't remember the Trump Witch being very used. But I also didn't really play a whole lot during the era of Pendulum. So again, very cool loot report. And again, this basically like this will be the only one I do this month. If I do another loot report, we'll do it in June. We'll start doing it that way. The best things I think are I get a Sweet Art of Dark Paladin to play with, an extra Sky Centuria, like a close to original Restrict. I got myself a Dark Neos, good Dark Paladin, just to say again, like I got 2 of it, but this one needs to be put away and, just be awesome. And then again, big thanks to my cards dealer, Phil, for coming through with the original print run, the Ultimate Rare First Ed, and the original Ghost, as well as the very cool, entirely misplaced misprint of Cursed Eldland. So, very cool stuff. Glad I could show you guys what we picked up. Do all the things if you guys enjoyed this. Most importantly, my friends, go out and try to have a wonderful day. And we'll see you guys next time. Later, my friends.